Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or anyone that was guided to this message here. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be a twin flame, soulmate, divine partner reading for July, or whenever you're listening to this, it's for the next 4 weeks. Activations and karmic return. There's a full moon lunar eclipse on July 5th in Capricorn. It's the third eclipse in a row, so expect manifestations, expect shifts, expect change, because it's happening. So Sagittarius, take what resonates with you, leave the rest. We're just going to get started here. We're going to see the main energies during this time for the feminine in this connection, this sacred union connection, and the masculine and the energy of the union. Okay, let's see for the feminine. And we get the masculine. Wow. Wow. Okay, so the feminine in this connection has really been thinking about the masculine. Healing the masculine within. Healing the union. You see the two people. And I'm going to be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever noticed these two people. And they kind of look like children. And it's a 42, which is a 6. So someone from your past, a past life. Healing the inner child. And this is also the feminine knowing that the masculine has been going through certain cycles and feeling in her heart space that the masculine is almost ready to come forward. You see that? Feeling grounded and stable. But the feminine definitely has the masculine on her mind. What about the masculine? Boundaries. Okay. Perhaps the masculine set a bunch of boundaries and was like, I can't let you in. It's too much for me. I need to heal. I need to end these certain cycles. Like I'm living in fear, the in and out energy, right? The boundaries. And in the masculine's mind and heart space is the feminine. Perhaps you feminines set your healthy boundaries. Good for you. Because it's very respectable to do that. And so it's breaking out of them. I feel like there's boundaries, there's new life coming out of what seemed to be like you were in this bubble and nothing was happening. It's like finally looking up. The masculine is finally looking up to the light, connecting to the feminine within and purifying themselves. You see that? 12 is 3. That's expanding, growing, tapping into their creativity, wanting this new life, dreaming of this new life. But you see how the masculine is thinking of the feminine, like kind of feeling like the feminine is perhaps untouchable right now, not available right now in that bubble, but also tapping into their inner feminine. And then the feminine is tapping into the masculine. Interesting. Let's see the energy between, this card, I'm telling you, I shuffle it in between. I shuffle it so many times. This has come out in so many different sign readings. I think this is a key, Sagittarius, for everything, is accepting where you're at, accepting where your lover is at, accepting the help from the universe because it's happening. And you see all these beautiful white doves. So there's purification coming in. The angels are helping balance, stability, accepting this love, accepting this new life, this new cycle. You see that? Accepting that things, don't always happen in the timing that we want them to. They happen when it's right. And look, because it's been like a dark night of the soul, the long night moon, the darkness. This is where everybody, you've kind of been in the dark, like what's happening? I don't understand. It's all about the cycles. And see how this path is being illuminated right here? See? Accept the guidance. Follow the path. It's time to come out of the dark night of the soul. That's what I feel is happening. And stability is coming in. And the angels are guiding you and your lover down this new path. I feel a new cycle coming in, but let's see what's being activated at this time. What are the activations? What is this full moon, lunar eclipse, and all these different energies, planets in retrograde, You see, I like that the masculine is standing under all the cycles. I feel like the masculine is completing a major cycle and the feminine is aware. And the masculine is hoping that by coming forward, balanced, stable, that the feminine is going to release these boundaries and be open to this connection, you see. Okay, for the feminine, what's being activated? Awakening. Okay, purified in the light. Ancient knowledge being unlocked, memories of the past, and connection. So remembering this connection, accepting this connection, accepting that sometimes the people we're connected to trigger us. Sometimes the people that we're connected to don't always follow through and do what we thought they were going to do or what they promised. It's part of the plan to grow, to awaken, to learn about ourselves, different connections. So the feminine's really learning about this connection with source, connection with others, expanding, growing, tapping into that beautiful creative energy, rising up out of the darkness into the light for a grand awakening. In feminines, if you've already been awakened, this is being awakened to new levels. Perhaps past life recognition being unlocked, having dreams of that, I do feel for somebody. For the masculine, magical realms, belief, confidence, and co-creative power. So the masculine is understanding now by accepting the spiritual help, by accepting the higher part of them, the spiritual aspects of them, and really tapping into their emotions and balancing out their mental body, that they're having more confidence. They believe in themselves. They know that they can do this, that they're the master of their universe, the magician of their life. And they're really working with spirit to set healthy boundaries with people that are necessary to set them with, but also create this new cycle. Move on from an old one, because 28's a 10. So ending a certain cycle to get ready for this new beginning. And the connection, sanctuary, yeah. You find peace in one another. It feels like home, healing and comfort, faith, restoration. So this union is being restored when you accept yourself where you're at, when you accept your partner where they're at, realizing that everybody has different perceptions because they've lived different lives. There's a lot of heart healing here. You're manifesting this comfort, this restoration, this rebirth. Have faith in it. Have faith in it. But you both find peace with one another, that's for sure. And the masculine in the situation helps the feminine release these walls that have been put up around her heart because she's been hurt before and perhaps abused in some kind of way, mentally, emotionally, you know what I mean? Abandoned, that kind of a feeling. And the masculine is saying, listen, I find peace with you. I want to co-create with you. I believe in you. I believe in this connection. It's like you're both thinking of one another. You're both dreaming of one another. And look at the bottom. Harmonic resolution, negativity, anger, transmutation. So transmuting all of the lower vibration energies, the ego, the fears, the doubts, the insecurities, the worthiness, the guardedness, the anxiety. Transmuting all of that into the light for harmonic resolution. It is coming. Ending of major karmic cycles for these new beginnings. It's coming. There's resolution here. Coming out of the dark into the light, Sagittarius. Now we're going to see with the Wild and Unknown Tarot, what is your karmic return? Are there lessons that still need to be learned within this union, whether it's you or your person or both of you? And what blessings are coming into this union? Okay, there's choices. Two of Wands, this is very passionate, creative, dynamic energy, wand energy, spiritual energy. And always with the Two of Wands, I feel like this is a heartfelt communication that's coming in. There is a talk that needs to be had, eye to eye, soul to soul, heart to heart talk. That's what I feel is coming in. And accepting one another's truth, right? It'll help you make a decision. And here's the Father of Wands, the King of Wands. Very passionate masculine. I do feel the masculine is very passionate. They're worked on healing. They're rising up, shedding old skin, the old ways with the snake and the healing. And it's, co-creating with spirit. See that lightning coming in to help them rise up into their power and make this decision. Do you see how the Father of Wands, right after the Two of Wands, this masculine is making a decision, finally making a choice. You see that? Taking the wand and making the choice. This is what I choose. Let's see. There's a lot of healing in this connection, but also a lot of fiery passion. So it's balancing that, I feel. And look at this. Yeah. I'd like to open up the lines of communication. I want new beginnings here. And look, fully healed and restored. Infinite intelligence working with you. Twin flame soulmate recognition here with the figure 8. It's a really powerful time for communication. That's for sure. That during this time period, the next 4 weeks, I do feel like there is going to be an opportunity for communication. Yeah, it's part of your wish fulfillment. Wishes coming true, dreams coming true, personal achievements, emotional freedom, emotional intelligence. I always feel with the 9 of Cups. But this is just your feeling good on your own, being good in your own energy, and just being happy and things really working out. Whatever communication's coming in, whatever healing is occurring, whatever you're accepting and releasing self-imposed restrictions and anything like that, you're moving towards a wish fulfillment and dreams coming true. I do feel like the masculine is the one that's coming forward for this communication. And feminines, it's, are you open and receptive to it? Because if we're the feminine, if we're closed off and we have walls up and we're not even like ready for it, then how is it going to happen, right? So this is like filling your own cup, awakening, to the truth of the masculine and looking and being open to cracking this bubble open and, sort of releasing yourself is what I feel. This communication will help you release yourself. Yeah, look at that. Help you release yourself. It's going to help you drop the burdens. I do feel that this way in the general collective, it's time for communication. I myself don't understand why people fear it so much, because if you're open and receptive, if you have an ornery person that's always battling with you, I understand that. Why do you want to engage in that? But this is divine feminine, divine masculine we're talking about. I'm just telling you right now, if that's who you're dealing with, someone that's your divine partner, the only way that this is going to work out is if you can communicate your feelings and the burdens, and so that you can drop them. I feel that this communication, this talk that needs to be had, is going to cut through. See, this is Archangel Michael, cut through all the illusions and help you drop the burdens. But this has been burdensome to think about this. It's been burdensome to set these boundaries and like, is it ever going to happen? I feel the feminine is saying, like, yeah, I set my healthy boundaries. I'm proud of myself, but is the masculine ever going to communicate with me? I mean, how long does this really take? That's what I'm kind of feeling. Trying to be patient, but it's hard when they're taking forever and dragging their frickin' feet. It feels like it. In this situation, it feels like it. It feels like the masculine has been dragging their frickin' feet. But I feel that they're coming forward. Lighting that flame. See, that's that fiery Sagittarius flame. Lighting that flame. There's a lot of passion here. Leaving the battle. Learning the lesson. See, this bothersome, burdensome battle. Carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Always worried if you can open yourself up or not. Fearing this communication, that's a burden. When we're obsessed in our head and we're fearing it and we're obsessing over it, that's not necessary. Archangel Michael's helping you push through all that to step in your Sagittarius power here and communicate, because it's part of your wish fulfillment. Go after it. Quit denying yourself of that, of this freedom, of these burdens. Leave the battle. Rise up. Light that flame. Rise up and leave the battle. That's what I'm hearing. See if there's anything else. So your karmic blessings is there's communication and healing, wish fulfillment coming in, but you got to drop the burdens and leave the battle. There's no sense in fighting all the time. Block out what's happening in the world. Find sanctuary within this connection, within your heart. And look at that. You can't make this up. There it is. divine counterparts coming together. The feminine look, it's the same energy, okay? And this is your energy, Sagittarius. So take it, this is, to me, this is in this karmic return. You're going to be balanced with the masculine and feminine inside because we get the Mother and the Father of Wands. But look at how this is. This is what the masculine is worried about. This is why it's taking the masculine so long, because of how protected the feminine is. Do you see that? I'm in my bubble. I'm blocking this shit out. I'm protecting my ideas. I'm protecting my babies. I'm protecting myself. I am not open. See, it doesn't look very open, right? So the masculine really is asking, can you be open to this communication? Can you just listen to me for just a few moments? I promise you I've changed, because I feel like this masculine has been through the cycles, right? Or they're going through it now. And the masculine wants to speak to the feminine, but if the feminine is overly protective and not willing to listen, then how is that really going to work? But I do feel this is divine counterparts. Whenever I get the same suit, it doesn't mean that it's another fire sign. It could be another fire sign, but to me, it's people that mirror one another, that are a perfect match, that when you do have this conversation, when you do open up to it and you look into one another's eyes, it's like, and you find that peace and you find that sanctuary, okay? Instead of going at it alone, I feel that there's someone coming in, or there's someone in your life that really wants to be there for you as well. Like, I've got this. I can help you protect this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good. I'm solid. And it is part of your wish fulfillment. It's like, the coming together of, see, it's like, this is what needs to happen. This is what's happening. The communication, right? Wish fulfillment of the counterparts. Dropping the burdens. When you communicate, I'm telling you, these burdens you're just going to be like, oh my God, the weight of the world off your shoulders. Yeah. It may feel like the tower, but this is what needs to happen to clear away what's not serving you, so that you can gain, really feel into the stability that still is there. Because I feel like there's stability still there, but there are things that need to be cleared up. And that's the tower. That's the tower. So what's coming in is healing, communication, wish fulfillment, leaving the battle, dropping the burdens, cutting away illusions. And based on this energy, this conversation, this communication that's coming in, dropping the burdens, leaving the battle, finding peace, awakening to the truth, what is manifesting in this union for Sagittarius? Look at this, an opportunity to leave the past behind. Maybe where you've been and where you're at is very beautiful and very comfortable, but it's very confining, right? You want to grow. You want to open up, right? So this is the feminine realizing that I have the key to this. I can unlock this gate and I can move on. I can allow myself to expand and grow into a new cycle. But again, the gate's closed. I'm just saying, if you want things to move forward, I feel that this gate, your heart, whatever you've got guarded has to open up. It just does. It's like, if you don't, you're not going to see it. You're not going to be available for it if you're, fearing it. I guess that's what I'm feeling. And it's like that Four of Pentacles, like that holding on too tight. So let's see what else is coming. So there's opportunity here to leave the past behind, maybe move to a new home. Yeah, okay, now I'm getting it. Okay, so there has been some deception within this union, within yourself. Perhaps you've had other relationships that were deceiving and manipulating and controlling. That's why you're so guarded. But I feel that this masculine is saying, I'm not going to deceive you. I'm over that. But there has been some deception. So understandably so, why you're protected. Look, yeah, hostilities, guarding, taking this sort of truth and like, are you for real? Can I trust you? Kind of the same feeling here. Can I trust this, right? Can I trust this truth? Can I trust this clarity? Overcoming the deception. And oftentimes we're deceiving ourselves by being too much in our head, thinking about it too much, instead of listening to our heart, listening to what they have to say, realizing that some people can change, some people not. And that really is you being more discerning and saying, can I trust this? Let me pay attention to this. But look at what's happening, okay? When you unlock yourself from this deception, This may be a relationship, a family dynamic, a belief system, a codependency that you're leaving behind. When you leave that behind, you've got your truth. You know, you speak your truth. This is you setting your healthy boundaries, right? You are a warrior. The masculine's a warrior. The feminine's a warrior. Perhaps you both have been through some challenging times of deception. And we all go through it. Whether it be us or we allow other people to do it, we all go through it. It's much like the narcissist and empath relationship. I've found myself, I've dealt with that, and also with many clients have dealt with that. So I feel like it's part of the plan for us to step into our power. So that choose to learn the lessons from it all, move out of it, and this is what's coming. This is what's manifesting, brand new beginnings, abundant, beautiful, blossoming new beginnings, cornucopia of abundance when you leave this deception behind and you unlock your heart and you unlock this gate and you move on, move away from hostilities, move away from drama, move away from that. This is the new beginning. This is what's going to happen when you finally have a talk about all this. Yeah, strength. It's been tough. The burdens have been tough. But this union is strong and things are changing. There's balance coming to the ego. There's balance coming to the masculine and feminine. You see that as a team. And the angel of strength is with you to help you overcome this deception and these hostilities. And I feel that you can do it together. That's what I'm feeling. It's more of a togetherness thing. Like, I'm rising up, the masculine saying, I'm watching you. Feminine, I'm watching you. I'm watching you and our children or our whatever this birthing creative project is. I'm watching over. I'm a warrior. I want these new beginnings. The feeling I have is very strong. Yeah, the world, completion and new beginnings. Again, look, 11 and 9 plus 2 is 11. 11, 11, divine sacred union. The pull is very, very, very strong. And that's why it's hard to let go of this, because the pull is so strong. And look at this. What's manifesting is love. This is about self-love, loving yourself. Focusing on the unconditional love of this connection will help you overcome the deception. Focusing on the unconditional love, loving yourself enough to let go of this energy, let go of people, places, things, belief systems. Love yourself, bring yourself into balance. And this is stepping into your power, ending those cycles, letting go, cutting through the illusions, speaking your truth, being confident in what you know. Strength and confidence. You see that? To complete things for these new beginnings. Yeah, what's happening is when you have this, look at the bottom 3 energies of this card for you, Sagittarius. You're healing. When you have this conversation or you open up to this conversation, communication, or you communicate, you're going to heal this broken heart. There's an ending of that, an ending of needing to be so hostile. Then right after that, you're healing, allowing yourself to heal. See, focusing on your heart, focusing on healing. The door to personal healing and happiness is wide open for peace and serenity coming in. And then see all those doves, peace and serenity, and the door to romance is wide open for these new beginnings. That's what's happening. Happiness, romance, healing, and it's all stepping into your power, leaving the battle, and being honest and authentic with the way that you feel. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And there's nothing wrong with and nothing stopping you from being honest and telling someone how you feel. Because you're only deceiving yourself if you don't do that. If you hold it in and it makes you sick, right? Let go. Release. It's time for these beautiful new beginnings where the world is yours. Major completion here. Major cycle completion. You see that? And feminines, by you loving yourself and being open and receptive and the shining, this beautiful, gorgeous light, the masculine stepping into their power and saying, okay, I'm ready. I'm rising up. I'm ready to talk about this. Let's get some advice here. But romance can be open. The door can be open if you want it to. Find peace by accepting yourself where you are. Yeah, look at that. You're very close to achieving your goal. See, you're very close to this healing. You're very close to this communication. You're very close to this abundant new beginning. Ask yourself, what and who do you need to release? What needs to be let go of? Let go of it in this full moon lunar eclipse, right? Let go. Whenever you're listening to this, you can let go. Choose to let go. Allow yourself to rebirth into these new beginnings. Meditate and contemplate about it. If you're looking to make a decision and you're not sure which direction to go, because new moon in Pisces, see, this is romance. To me, this is like 2 of cups coming together. 2 people coming together to share their love. But if you're needing to make a decision or bring yourself into balance, go within. Meditate and contemplate. Connect to your intuition. Connect to your inner light. Connect to your heart space, and you'll know the answer. Okay? And at the bottom, look at this. It goes right with this energy, this Leo energy here. Confidence is your key to success here. Be confident in yourself. Believe in yourself. Shine that light. Speak your truth. Go after your dreams, because wishes are coming true for you when you are honest and open and allow yourself to receive the blessings and receive the healing and find peace, co-creating with spirit, speaking your truth. It is all about that right now. I think for most of the collective, be confident in yourself. You've got what it takes, and you know the truth about this connection. You know the truth about this union. You and only you know the truth. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Yeah, and right under that, it's time to release any negativity that you have. Any negativity that you have within your own self, about yourself, and any negativity you have about this sacred divine lover. Release it and allow yourself to see and feel the truth. I appreciate you all liking it, subscribing. It all helps, my channel grow, and I'm here for you. Reach out anytime.